Hey, how you doing there again, folks? You got, of course, Brandon Wenzel, come back at you with another offering off of my Sampler Platter. Yes, indeed, folks, it's a series of videos that I've been doing for a little while now, where I go over there, I try out food and drink items. I go over there, I break them down inside of myself, and then I go over there and I use that, convert that into energy and fat, which I then go over there and I use that stored energy and fat. And then I go over there and I speak and I do lots of hand motions and it's a whole thing. And then I can keep doing more videos until I inevitably go over there and end up living in a van down by the river. If you get that joke, probably in your 30s or 40s or 50s or really any age range. The internet's a thing now. You've seen the memes. Anyway, folks, what am I here to try for you today? Well, of course, as always, I'm joined by Peter Kane and Thunderbolt Poster. Crappy old ladder. Wonderful new chair. My back feels so much better being in this than in my old chair. Old chair's still over there, though. Still, it's not quite the MVP, but it's, you know, it's the stalwart veteran of the squad. So it's still getting shit done, folks. It's, you know, it's Shaquille O'Neal. You know, it's not during his not during his best years. You know, but it's there. It's there. Anyway, folks, what am I trying for you today? Well, boom! Trying for you some Equal Exchange chocolates. I guess that's the name of the company. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Organic and fairly traded. Cool. Dark chocolate mint crunch. With 67% cacao. And Equal Exchange fairly traded. USDA organic. I don't actually care about that, but neat. Oh, it's got a whole thing on the back, and there's a man. Look at the man. He's a silly man. Let's look at the man. Always small farmer grown. We need you! Find out why inside. Now I don't know if I want to open it. Like, oh man, I'm going to end up like going over there and fighting a bald guy with fucking ninja kangaroos. If you get that joke. Is that a joke? Sure, I'll call it a joke. At Equal Exchange, we source from small farmer organizations because we believe they are the heart and soul of the fair trade movement. EqualExchange.coop. Coop. Or co-op. Okay. I mean, what they're doing. It doesn't matter to me personally, but, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool. I'm not trying to come off like a dick or anything like that, just, you know. Ingredients, organic chocolate liqueur, or liquor, I'm not sure. Is liqueur and liqueur spelled the same way, but just pronounced differently depending where you are? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had to spell liqueur. Organic raw cane sugar, organic cocoa, butter, peppermint crisps, 10%, organic cane sugar, organic peppermint oil, organic unrefined whole cane sugar, organic ground vanilla beans. Well, everything is super organic. It doesn't may contain milk, peanuts, hazelnuts, almonds, coconuts. That's the trade-off, folks. You don't know. I don't know. They don't know. Just maybe. It's Russian roulette chocolate. But yeah, folks, I've actually had this one for a little bit now. I was actually intending to do a mint chocolate special, believe it or not. I had a whole bunch of stuff, and I was going to just do a whole thing. But that was back when, I'm still doing this off of my phone, but that was back when I had, at best, like around a 30-minute time limit before my videos would cut out. And I tend to ramble, for those who've watched my other videos. Watch my other videos! I drink soup bread drink! It's a thing I did. It was Russian. It's all the Russian. That was the last video I did. But yeah, so, you know, yeah, it was one of those things where I just kind of figured I didn't think I'd be able to do it within the time, and I want to do like part 2 or something. And then eventually I'm just a fat guy, and I decided to eat it all. Over weeks, not all in one tremendously sad and depressing afternoon. But yeah, folks, so yeah, it didn't end up getting done. This was the last thing. This only survived because it ended up on the bottom of the shelf, and I didn't see it. And eventually I found it, and I figured this one lone survivor deserves its own video. So, but you're asking yourself, why would he do a mint chocolate? Why? Why? Well, folks, real simple. I love mint chocolate stuff. Oh my god, do I love mint chocolate stuff. It's absolutely fantastic. Fucking, they got the, I can't think of the name of it. My brain is just way too tired to even try to come up with it right now. It's that drink from, McDonald's that they serve on St. Patrick's Day. Oh my god, I can't think of it. I'm so sorry, folks. I'm just super tired right now. It's gonna come to me later. I'm gonna punch myself in the head. But yeah, they had like a chocolate version of that. That was fantastic. I love mint chip. That's probably the first thing I ever had was mint chip. I had it with my grandparents. We were somewhere in downtown Chicago. I could not tell you where. I don't know if it's still around or anything. I'm originally from Chicago. I live out in the burbs now, so yeah, I got nothing. But I remember that being a thing, and I remember wanting to eat it because it was green, and green is one of my favorite colors. And it turned out that me banking on green was a good plan because it's been one of my favorite combinations ever since. So that's the whole thing. That was the backstory between the whole thing. See, folks, you come to watch me go over there and debase myself by consuming strange and unusual things in such a way that, I might be some sort of awful, obscure clown from some terrible nation where they don't understand what clowns are. And instead they're just chubby white guys with receding hairline and a Mega Man shirt, it's a badass Mega Man shirt, who go over there and eat stuff for people's entertainment. That's a thing, I'm sure. So yeah, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try this. It's got a whole thing here. There's the silly man again. I think it might be the same silly man. I'm not sure. Maybe. Don't worry, I'll show you the silly man. But yeah, it's got a whole dossier, folks. They're indoctrinating some people into some stuff. By enjoying this bar, that remains to be seen. You're supporting small farmer co-ops around the world. Best ingredients from small farmers. Cocoa from Dominican Republic, Panama, Peru, Togo. I have no idea where Togo is. Where's Togo? I like your name, Togo. That's cool. Sugar from Paraguay. I like Paraguay, which, by the way, Peru, Panama, Dominican Republic, we're cool too. I'm not trying to just give all the praise to Togo. That's a new one on me. Vanilla from Madagascar. They had movies. I didn't watch them, but they had them. Like our chocolate, try pairing it with our coffee. Recommended pairing, organic French roast, organic dark chocolate mint crunch. All right, neat. Small farmer, we got a whole thing. Did I adopt some people? Small farmer, Remilio Fernandez and Maria Louise Mendez. These folks. They're from Paraguay. Founded in 1975. Mandavira, sure, we'll go with that. Now has about 1,500 members. 2014, the co-op opened the first farmer-owned sugar mill in Paraguay, which means more control and income for the farmers. Yay, farmers! Good on you, farming folk. You do a job that I would not do because I would be piss poor at it. Know your limitations, folks. Through our fair trade partnerships with co-ops, small farmers like Amelia Maria gain crucial market access they wouldn't have otherwise. Co-ops are democratically run by the farmers, so together they decide to invest in their communities. Neat! We need you! Join our movement. Now I kind of want it to be fucking ninja kangaroos. With your sport, they made a sequel to that movie, by the way. They didn't have the money for the kangaroo suits. They were just dudes. With your sport over the last 30 years, Equal Exchange has become one of the leading alternative trade organizations in the world. Small farmers' influence. And yet our mission is more threatened today than it was 10 years ago. Oh no. Corporate control of fair trade, and in fact entire food system, has reduced the power of small farmers and left consumers confused and demoralized. I mean, in general, yes, but not usually because of fucking mint chocolate. But, yeah, confused and demoralized would describe me a good chunk of the time. At the same time, climate change is wreaking havoc on our farmer communities. Good on them for actually listening to science. It's a difficult path ahead, but together we can move mountains. Join us as an activist, consumer, or investor at equalexchange.coop/action forum. Founded in 1986. Hey, that's the year that I was born. Equal Exchange co-worker here with the partner and with Fairly Traded Foods. Neat. I mean, if it's really good, I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to do that because, I mean, I'm consuming the thing. I wouldn't be a very good activist. I got a bad knee. I don't like to stand for a long time. That's why I have a chair. I spend 8 hours a night standing. What the hell am I talking about? That's not like a weird sex reference thing either, too. That's just part of my job. And I unfortunately couldn't realistically be an investor because daddy got bills. Anyway, folks, we're going to try this thing. I hope this kicks ass. I really do. I'm rooting for it. So it's going to suck if it's terrible, and I'm going to feel bad for, Remilio and Maria. Alright, let's see this thing. Let's open the thing. Might even have like is it like a reseal? I don't know, folks. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's going to get eaten. Unless it's really awful or something. I will say this. It is very fragrant. Mint chocolate stuff tends to be pretty fragrant to begin with. It. This is you get a good whiff of it. I will say, folks, I don't understand. I've only run into a handful of people, and I'm sure there's plenty more, and I'm nothing against you folks. You can be as wrong as you'd like. Who don't like mint chocolate. And the general assessment is that it's like brushing your teeth with chocolate. Now, to be fair, as a kid, that probably would have been like top thing to do. As an adult, not as much, but yeah, it's a. I mean, hey, to each their own. Yeah, it smells mint chocolatey. So let's we'll just do one square right now. I'm all full of Russian soup bread drink, and what's the other thing that I had? Jalapeno chocolate covered bacon. Watch the videos. Make it worth my time to do this, besides just, I get to eat stuff. I'm not gonna lie, folks. That's some pretty damn good mint chocolate. It's very heavy on the dark chocolate, which some people don't like, but seems to be becoming a bit more of a thing here in the good old USOA. So if you like dark chocolate, you'll be on board. I would think, because it's definitely very strong milk chocolate. But the mint crispies, I guess, that they used, they are definitely pretty pungent too. So I would say that I think the chocolate, the kind of sweet bitterness of the chocolate, probably the most prominent flavor throughout the overall experience. But that isn't without a fighting shot from the mint crunchies, which not only add nice, refreshing, minty flavor, but on top of that, a nice texture to the whole thing too, because they do little crispies. Yeah, I mean that is good. I will say, with it being as rich and flavorful as it is, I don't think I would want to eat a lot of it in one sitting. I have actually had something similar to this. In fact, believe it or not, the intended first episode of what would eventually become Brandon's Sampler Platter, which you're watching right now, in case you forgot. Okay. I actually intended to go over there and do a bunch of artisanal chocolates. But the video cut out on me, and so I lost a whole bunch of stuff, and so I just ate all the chocolates eventually instead. So this kind of reminds me of that, and what that says to me is that this is some quality stuff. I could absolutely see it going well, like with a coffee. I'm not a big coffee guy, but I do like, usually it's more of a seasonal thing, Christmas and such. But I do like minty coffee drinks and stuff like that. Those are really good. I could see this pairing really well with that. It's not say like a Kit Kat Duo, which are the main one is the mint chocolate one that they've got, which is very good. That was actually going to be part of my mint chocolate special. It's not that. This is definitely, that's much more mellow, much more for, a candy experience. So you pop in the thing. It's not drugs, but it's addictive. But, it's much more mellow and everything. It's still there. It's, with this, the flavor is very punchy. And because it, like I said, it's so potent, it's fun to enjoy the quality of the flavor and the experience in your mouth. But, again, like, would I want to sit down and just eat this bar? No. I wouldn't even want to sit down and eat half this bar, or even maybe a quarter at a time. This is something where I could see myself going over there and just taking, an occasional square off of it and going over there and eating it like that, as, almost like something to the effect of, like an after-dinner mint, or one of those mint that they put on your pillows. Places I've heard about. I don't go anywhere, so I've never been to those places, but I've heard about them. I don't know if they still do that or not. Tell me, do they still do that? But yeah, anyway, folks, I mean, that's basically the shebang of it. Would I recommend it? Yeah, sure. If you enjoy mint chocolate, yeah, absolutely. Do yourself a favor. I forget exactly how much it costs. Probably more than, fucking Kit Kat. But maybe not. But yeah, for the average, like, chocolate-going person, if you're not super into mint chocolate, maybe if you're a little bit on the fence, or it's probably not worth it to you, go get a Kit Kat Duo. That's probably going to be more your speed. But yeah, it's just like kind of an interesting artisanal thing, plus having a nice background and stuff, trying to help local farmers. Hopefully that's a real thing and stuff like that. It doesn't turn out to be some whole, I don't know, vampire conspiracy in relation with the Molten Men to go over there and, upturn the government of Chile so that they can go over there and take over all of the Chile's franchises, because vampires and rock people don't really understand how franchising works. They're a little confused, but let's hope it's not that. But yeah, otherwise, it's pretty good. Yeah. Am I going to go over there and invest or anything like that? Probably not. But not for lack of quality or anything like that. Again, just actual reasons. But I do still think it's cool. And I think once I eventually finish this, I might actually go over there and I don't know if they have other flavors or how that whole thing goes, but I might give them a shot. Anyway, folks, we're almost at 20 minutes now, me talking about fucking chocolate bar, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. If you could go over there, do 5 things for me, folks. You could go over there to have yourself a stupendous rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, a phenomenal rest of your month, a fantastic rest of your year. And if you could go over there and have yourself an organically grown and raised by Ramilo and Maria rest of your life, well, that would be wonderful, folks, because you'd have a rather quality life. 2 final things, folks. If you could go over there, bring some positivity in the world, I would appreciate it. I think you would appreciate it in the doing of it and such like that. Other people probably would. But hey, if you can't, it's understandable. Try not to be an asshole, though. If you can't bring that positive in, let's not take any out. Equivalent exchange, Full Metal Alchemist, the whole thing. Very final thing, folks, I promise, and then I'm done. If you could go over there, just do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to do, folks. Maybe you want to go over there and, actually invest in equal exchange and that whole thing. That would probably be pretty neat. Just make sure you do your research, and if you find any links that lead to vampire and or molten men, appropriate websites and stuff, maybe leave it alone. But I don't think you're going to run into those. Neither Remilio or Maria look like vampires and or molten men. So, yeah, folks, maybe that's a thing that you could do, or maybe, I don't know, other wacky things, folks. I'm going to go ahead and, I'm so tired. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off, folks. I'm tired. I'm full of sugared and soup bread drink. Bye, folks. Have yourself a good one.